Hi everyone, it's Joanne. Thanks for joining me today for day 2 of our senior yoga. Today will be a standing practice, so I'll meet you on your mat. Begin with a gentle twist. Allow your arms to go free, your knees to bend. And breathe. Feeling the movement of your spine. Coming up to the toes of one foot at a time if you wish, or you can keep your feet on the floor as long as your knees are bent. Allow your awareness to settle on your breath. Finding a smooth, even rhythm of breath today. Allow yourself to slow down as you're ready. Allow your arms to stop at your sides. And bring your feet beneath you. Allow your heart to open. And let's begin warming up our joints down in our feet. Let's come into some foot pedals. So coming up to the toes of one foot at a time. Allow your knees to bend. Feeling and perhaps hearing pops and cracks today. And breathe. Now keep one knee bent, hands on your hips, and let's circle the knee. Feeling this movement in your hip, your knee, and your ankle. Again, maybe pops and cracks, which are okay as long as they don't hurt. And reverse directions. And plant that heel on the floor, bend your other knee, and begin to circle that knee. Keeping your hips squared. Keep a softness in the standing knee. And reverse directions. Let your leg move as freely as possible from that hip joint. And breathe. Now, both heels on the floor, bend both knees, soften your shoulders, and let's circle both knees. And breathe. Slow down, come to a stop in reverse directions. Allow your breath to flow. Now let's drop into a ragdoll pose. Shake out your head and neck. Loosen your arms. And we'll come into our Qigong clock. So look at your fingertips. And bring your awareness to your breath as you inhale, circle up. And exhale. Now allow your movement to follow your breath. Your inhale lifts you up. And your exhale carries you down. We'll do 4 rounds in each direction. Up on the inhale and exhale, carry you down. Now pause here. Bring your awareness to your breath. Soften your neck. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, carries you down. And one more round. Inhaling up. And exhale. Now pausing here in ragdoll or modified ragdoll, you can lift your head if you wish, or allow the crown of your head to reach toward the earth. And let's slowly roll to standing. Take your time, no need to hurry. Allow your head to be the very last to sit on top. And breathe. Now we're going to work the hips a bit more, so go ahead and open your stance if you wish. Bend your knees. Tailbone is reaching right down toward the earth. And then we're going to swing the hips from side to side. Close your eyes if you wish and feel your tailbone swinging like a pendulum. Keep your knees bent. If you don't know if they're bending, go ahead and take a look. Remember, our body doesn't always do what we think it's doing. And breathe. Now we're going to slow down through center and we're going to make some lazy eights here. So finding that gentle rhythm. Allow your hips to lead the way. The rest of your body follows along. And breathe. Slow down through center, come to a stop, and let's reverse directions. And breathe, keeping that nice bend in the knees. Find this fluid movement. And then allow yourself to slow down, move yourself around a little bit if you wish, or stand. And breathe. Now, you're going to make sure that your toes are pointed forward. You can have a wide stance, or you can be in your Tadasana pose. Soften your knees. You're going to extend your dominant arm straight out from your shoulder, and we're going to make these lazy eights with the arm now. And breathe. Again, find this fluid movement. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. Now extend your other arm as well. And breathe. Now slow down and reverse directions. If it takes your brain a little moment or two to catch up with you, it's okay. Take the time to find the rhythm of your movement and your breath. Make sure your knees are bending. Allow your pelvis and your spine to move. Now, stop with your dominant arm. Continue with your non-dominant arm. And again, if your brain gets confused, just take the time again to find the rhythm of your movement and your breath. And slow down. Breathe. Now finding your Tadasana pose, allow your heart to open. Standing with your shoulders over your hips over your knees over your ankles. Then feel this upward flow of energy as though the earth is gently pressing you upward. Finding the length and strength of your legs. Allow your tailbone to gently reach toward the earth as your knees soften. Find your navel reaching in toward your spine and gently lifting toward your rib cage. Feel your heart open and feel the crown of your head now reaching high. Crown of your head is stacked over your tailbone. Now we're going to stretch the neck. So hands can be at your sides, or you can clasp your hands behind you. Try to keep your shoulders down, your knees soft, and just gently drop one ear at a time towards your shoulder. No need to make this an extreme stretch. Just allow the weight of your head to stretch your neck. Now, if you like to massage your neck or shoulders, go ahead. Take your time, no need to hurry. And breathe. breathe. Now let's take some gentle head rolls, just from shoulder to shoulder. Consciously lengthen the distance between your shoulders and your ears. Breathe. And drop your chin toward your chest. Release your arms and come to standing. I take a moment here with movement or in stillness, eyes opened or closed. Take a moment to give your body that mental scan now and see how you're feeling so far. Please make sure that as we continue our practice today, as we move into our asana, that you take care of yourself. Make sure you're not working with pain, knowing it's fine to modify or omit anything that we do. We're going to begin today bringing our spine through its complete range of motion. So you're going to stand tall in your Tadasana pose. Crown of your head stacked over your tailbone, shoulders stacked over hips, hips stacked over knees, knees stacked over ankles, arms at your sides. Bring your awareness to your breath. As you inhale, you're going to extend your arms up as far as you want, either stopping here or you can bring them all the way up over your head, and then exhale. Bring your arms to your side, and you can gently tuck your chin towards your chest here. Inhale, lifting your arms up. If you wish here, lift and lower your shoulders a little bit, move around a little bit. And then exhale, release, chin drops toward the chest. Inhale, extending the arms above the head. And exhale, release. Now look at your right hand. You're going to come into a side bend next. Inhale, extend that arm fully over your head, or you can keep your hand at your back with your elbow bent. So bending that right side of your body. You can even push your hips to the right if you wish. And exhale, release. Inhaling up and over to the left. Keep your heart open, looking forward or down. That hand can be at your back if you wish. If you wish to push your hips to the left, go ahead. Inhaling back to center, exhale. Inhaling up and over to the right. And exhale, release. Inhaling, left arm up and over, reach. Exhale, release. Inhaling up and over. Exhale, release. And to the left. Inhale up and over. And exhale, release. Now soften your knees and bring your hands to your heart. Find your breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, both arms forward. Inhale as you open. And exhale, round your spine, gently tucking your chin towards your chest. Inhaling, hands to heart, shoulders stack over hips. And exhale, arms forward. Inhale as you open. Feel your shoulder blades reach toward each other. And as you exhale, separate your shoulder blades and tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, arms forward. Open as you inhale. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, arms to your sides. And preparing for a twist, soften your knees. Make sure your tailbone is reaching toward the earth. You can extend your arms fully, or you can bend your elbows. Crown of your head is stacked over your tailbone, navel reaching in toward the spine. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, gently twist to the right. Make sure that your knees stay bent. Hold here as you breathe. Relax your rib cage. As you inhale, come through center. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Make sure your knees are bent. and breathe. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right again. Arms can be extended or bent. Consciously lengthen the distance between your shoulders and your ears. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. Inhale through center one more time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, facing forward, and exhale, twist. Now inhale, face forward, open your heart and dive forward, hinging from your hips. And you can rest here in a modified ragdoll. You can have your hands here and come into a standing tabletop position. Or you can drop your arms down. Just find what pose works for you. And add as much or as little movement as you like as you breathe. Now slowly roll up. Take your time. There's no need to hurry. You can rest halfway if you wish. And then come up to standing. And into a gentle back bend. Feel your heart open. Now we're going to come into our frog pose. So separate your feet, bend your knees, turn your toes out. Hands can be on your knees or your elbows can be on your knees. Now, so remember for this, you're going to bring your torso forward rather than trying to stay upright. Find your breath, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, draw that right shoulder forward and then bring your chin toward your left shoulder and feel the twist of your spine and the stretch for your back as you breathe. Then inhale through center and exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale as you twist. You can push your knees back so you can keep stacked over your ankles if you wish. Inhale through center. It's fine if this leg straightens. You're twisting your spine first. Take one more round. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Hold here for one round of breath. Deep inhale. Exhale through center. Inhale here and exhale to the left. Hold here for one round of breath. You can bend your elbow more if you want. And breathe. Now let's inhale through center. Turn your toes forward. And you can rest here. You can come to standing if you wish. If you want to sit down, it's fine. This next one is going to be a stretch for the inner thighs. Feel free to keep your hands here on your knees or drop them toward the floor and bend your right leg. You can look forward or down. Relax your shoulders. And then switching side to side, feeling that stretch on your inner thigh. If you feel it's too much stretch, you can walk your feet together. If you want more of a stretch, you can walk your feet further apart. Find what works for you. Allow your upper body to move with your lower body. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Take care to keep your toes pointed forward. It's safer on your knees. Even out your sides. Come through center. And you can hang here in a ragdoll. You can walk forward into a wide-legged dog if you want. You can rest. You can move around. Whatever you're doing, allow your breath to flow. And let's come to standing. Keep your wide stance. Open your heart. We'll come into a gentle back bend. Remember, you're just lengthening front and back body. you want, you can heel toe your feet back together or walk them back together. Loosen yourself up and breathe. Let's do a standing balance next. Now, I have a couch right here. I could walk over and hold on to the couch. This is fine. You can hold on to something. If you have something to hold on to, you can bring a chair. Whatever works for you. I'm going to be holding on with my right hand. Starting in Tadasana. Now, if I'm holding with my right hand, I'm going to let a little bit more weight come to my right side without pushing my hip out. So I'm standing a little bit stronger on my right leg. My toe can turn out or it can point forward. So now my left foot is free to come out. Still on this side, my hip is over my knee, over my ankle. Bring the sole of your foot in to meet your ankle now. This can be your pose today. This is fine. Try to keep your hips squared. If you want to bring that leg up, go ahead. Maybe here is fine. You can keep holding on. You can bring it up further. Please don't rest it right at the knee. If you want to come further, that's fine. Feel the strength of your trunk. If you were a real tree out in nature, maybe you're swaying in the breeze. Hands can come to your heart, stay at your sides. It can extend if you want. And breathe. Release as you're ready. Allow your body to move freely. And let's come back to Tadasana. So if you're going to hold on with your left hand, go ahead. You certainly don't have to. Starting your Tadasana, so shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. Second toe pointed forward. So if you're holding on with your left hand, that's fine. Or you can keep your hands at your sides. Now you're going to allow a little bit more weight to come into your left side without shifting your hip over. Your toes can turn out if you wish, or they can continue to point forward. So now your right leg is free to come out, sole of your foot in to meet your ankle, and you can stay right here if you want. If you wish to lift that leg a little bit further, go ahead. Keep your center strong, hips pointed forward. It's easy to lift this hip since your knee is up, since your knee is bent. You can bring your hands up if you want, and breathe. Breathe. You can be a happy tree. Bring the corners of your mouth up toward your eyes. And breathe. It's fine if you're holding on. Your hands can be up or at your sides. If you come in and out of this pose, it's fine. Just do what you can do today. It's fine. And release as you're ready. And loosen your body up. Now we're going to come to the floor, and our first pose is going to be child's pose, just to relax your body. So take your time. If you want to move over and hold on to something and bring yourself down slowly, that's fine. However you want to come down is okay. The child's pose. Now I'm going to grab a pillow to sit on a little bit. If you have a blanket, that's fine. You can even start in table if you want and move around. And you're going to shift your hips back as far as you can. Make sure you're not straining. If this hurts your knees, you don't have to do this pose. You can come to a standing, not a standing pose, a seated pose instead. Maybe your hips can come all the way back. It's fine. Maybe you want to rest on your elbows. I'm getting a little foot cramp right here, so I'm going to stretch that foot out. Or you can come all the way to child's pose. In child's pose, your belly is as close to your thighs as possible, and you can really feel the movement of your breath. Feel your belly expand and press towards your thighs as you inhale. And as you exhale, feel your navel reach towards your spine. And allow your breath to flow. Now slowly bring yourself up. Take your time. There's no need to hurry. Now this is where I'm going to sit on a little pillow. It's fine if you sit on something because it can help elevate your hips. And we're going to come into a butterfly pose. So you find your butterfly pose. Maybe your feet are out here. It's fine. Maybe you can get them closer. What we're just trying to do is open the hips. So just bring your feet as close together as possible and your heels as close to your inner thighs as possible, and sit up tall. You can move around if you want. Make sure you're not working with pain. Relax your shoulders. If you want to add a little bit of a butterfly flutter, that's fine. And breathe. Now we're going to hold this butterfly pose as we come into a twist. We're going to be twisting to the left first. You're going to take your right hand either to your foot, your ankle, your calf. Maybe it can reach over to your left leg or your left knee. Bring your left hand as close, as far behind you as possible. Sit up tall. You want the crown of your head over your tailbone. Take a deep inhale. Lengthen the spine as you exhale. Twist. Take this as far as you can. Consciously lengthen the distance between your shoulders and your ears. Keep your sits bones evenly rooted down to the earth. And breathe. Now let's float through center. If you need to release your legs, it's fine. You can extend them and do the same thing with your legs extended. So I'll try it this time. If you want to stay in butterfly, that's fine. So your left hand is going to come to your right leg and your right hand comes behind you. Sit up tall, find your breath, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Turn to the right. So you want to keep the crown of your head stacked over your tailbone and your rib cage even. It's easy to lift one side or the other. So notice where your rib cage is. And consciously lengthen the distance between your shoulders and your ears. And breathe. Gently release forward. Now we're going to relax the spine. Bend the knees and come into a seated child's pose. Just give your knees a great big hug. Gently drop your forehead towards your knees. Now gently lift your head. You're going to bring yourself to your back. If you wish to have a pillow or blanket underneath your head, go ahead. I'm going to see if I can bring some music. So get yourself comfortable. You can extend your legs if you wish. You can keep your knees bent if you wish. And just relax your body onto the earth. Allow your eyes to close. And gently peel your tongue from the roof of your mouth if it's there. If you wish to place the tip of your tongue just behind your upper teeth, go ahead. Now relax your shoulders and your arms. And breathe. Relax your back from your shoulders down your spine all the way to your tailbone. And breathe. And bring your awareness to your hips, letting go of any tension you may be holding there. Feel your legs relax all the way through your knees, through your ankles, into your toes. And allow your awareness to rest on the rhythm of your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. And bring your awareness back to the rhythm of your breath. And extend your exhale if you wish, making it longer than your inhale. Letting go. And bring some movement into your fingers and toes as you're ready. And maybe turn your head from side to side if you wish. Take a moment to see how you're feeling right now. Even take a moment to thank yourself for the time that you've given yourself today. You can give yourself a stretch or a hug if you wish. And as you're ready, gently roll to one side and allow yourself to rest on your side with your breath. And slowly bring yourself to a comfortable seated position as you're ready. Free to sit on a blanket or pillow, sit with your legs crossed or your legs extended, or you can sit with your feet planted on the floor. Seated tall, feel the strength of your center and allow your heart to open. Allow your eyes to close again if they've opened. And take a moment, if you will, just to sit here with your breath. And let's close today with one Om. Please feel free to join in if you wish. We'll begin with a cleansing breath, a deep inhale, and a complete exhale. A deep inhale. Now allow your hands to come to your heart if you wish. Allow your eyes to open if you wish. And on the count of 3, we'll say namaste to one another. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your time today. I hope you have a beautiful day.